Hiya. What I'd like to talk to you about today is actually the new site that was set up on Facebook. Excuse me. We've called it Dementia Aware. Shortly, we should be called. We'll have the bit on the end, which will be Dementia Aware Alliance. The reason being, there is a charity which we hope to become that's already called Dementia Aware. That's in Leeds. So if we call ourselves Dementia Aware Alliance, then there will no be problem. There won't be any problems, and then I really don't want to step on anybody's toes, or I don't want anything to take away from what that fantastic charity is doing themselves. The reason why I'd like the word alliance is because I'd like that. That's what the site to be. I would like the Facebook Dementia Aware site to be an alliance, and an alliance that spreads all around the world. Because dementia knows no boundaries, then why should we? Why should we? Why, I get so frustrated at times. Dementia doesn't care. It doesn't care what colour you are, what race you are, what religion you are, what country you come from. It doesn't. It doesn't care one bit. You know. But that's one reason why I know we will beat it. Why? Because we do care. We do care. We do have feelings where dementia doesn't. We do have strength where dementia doesn't. And we do care about what happens to each other where dementia doesn't. So that's why I think we should be an alliance. All too often we hear about labelling of diseases, Lewy bodies, Alzheimer's. I know myself by experience. Vascular, PCA, frontal lobe, and if I forgot any, I do apologise. But at the end of the day, it's still dementia, and this is why I'd like this site to work, because I'd like us all to come together as an alliance and to help each other and to share everything we know about it. Hence the Living Well with Dementia booklets, hence the What Works cards that we did, hence any of the information I may get. And as you all know, I'm so pleased about that. I'm grinning like a Cheshire cat. The Torbay Dementia Action Alliance, which can be done all over the world. It doesn't just have to be in Turkey. It can be in your town, in your city, in your country, any time that you want to do. It's just a case of being a little bit bold, making that first contact with the mayor or the councillors and saying, hey, don't you think it's about time we made things better for people who are suffering from dementia? Because it's not even looked at as a disability. Whereas you see disabled aware, you see the car parking spaces with the blue badges for disabled, you even see the little ears on the windows in this country. I'm not too sure about abroad for speaking when people are deaf. But there's never ever anything about people with dementia. And considering this is the biggest health crisis in our country and the world has ever seen, I think it's about time that something was done about it. And hence the Torbay Dementia Action Alliance. And hence the Facebook Dementia Aware. What I'd like to see is everybody come together on that site to swap ideas. Doesn't matter what organisation you're from, doesn't matter if you're from Alzheimer's, Dementia UK, Lewy Bodies, Alzheimer's International, Canada, Australia, America. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Everybody is welcome. The whole point is to get one voice, just to say, we don't want this anymore. We don't need this anymore. We are going to beat you. And by sharing information and by showing the things that other people do, I am sure that this thing can be beaten. As I said, dementia knows no boundaries. Then why should we? Why should we? You know, it doesn't make no difference if you live in a big house, you live in a village, you live in a tent. Dementia will still strike on some people, to some people, at any time. It doesn't necessarily have to be age related. But what we need is things like this up and down the country. What we need is things like this across the world. But most of all, what we need is a bit of understanding between each other, that we're all here to help each other. We're not here to fight each other. We're not here to say, well, our organisation is better than yours. We're not here to do that. We're here to join together, and we're here to help and to make sure that nobody slips through the net. That's another thing I'd like the site to be, so that anybody can actually write in and we can advise the best we can. We're not professionals, though the professionals are you guys. You're the carers and you're the ones mostly dealing with it 24/7, and you are the professionals, so I know that any advice will come from you guys, and anything I can do, I will do my best to help. So please join us on this site. Have a great time, take in the information, use the information, but most of all, share the information. This internet thing, or tinternet, as we say, coming from Bolton, it makes the world so very, very small. And the nice thing is about having a small world is we feel as though we can talk to each other. If anybody ever wants to Skype me, my name's Norman McNamara. If they look on Skype, you'll see me there. If ever you want to chat like this, I'm usually available in the afternoons or weekends. And if anybody has any ideas they'd like to share, or anybody's listening to this from Torbay, what they would like to see happening within Torbay itself, as in the banks, supermarkets, shops, because that's what the Alliance is all about. The Alliance is all about changing the way that people think, who own the shops, the banks, the supermarkets, the laundrettes, places where people go, where they live their everyday lives. And to make that change in somebody's life on an everyday basis is a huge task. But it's not one that I'll be shying from, as you know. And I know it's not one that you'd shy from either. So, wish us luck on the Demetia Alliance. But most of all, I want to see you all on the Dementia Aware page on Facebook. Give us a wave, give us a little video, or just give us a smile and just say hello. But just know that we're always there. Alright, I'll speak to you next week, guys. Bye.